Hello everyone and welcome back to Gojo. Today we will be doing an intro song because Wayne's World does it, so can I. Gojo, it's the very best show, so you better subscribe now. Just kidding, no more intro song. Alright guys, like I said, welcome back to Gojo, and today we will be doing a gear review. It's 2021, happy 2021, and with that we need to do a review of old stuff because new year, old stuff makes sense in my mind, maybe not your mind, but today we will be reviewing a kind of a special lens I've had for the last 9 months. I bought it in South Korea about, 9 months ago, and it is the Panagor F2.5 28mm wide angle lens. You might be thinking, man, I haven't seen that lens before. That must be new. No, it's not new. You haven't seen it because A, not many people have it, and B, it's like 30 years old and not that popular. So I thought, well, I better buy it. So I did, and I've been shooting with it now for 9 months. As I'm sure you can tell, it has had a bit of love. It's a bit dinged up, but that's okay because, you know, if you love your gear, it means it gets a little bit of wear and tear, right? So you're probably wondering as well, how do I mount this on my camera? Well, for me, of course, I do have a very beautiful Canon FTB film camera, but you know, I'm not really working that much right now and rolling in it, so shooting film doesn't really budget-wise make sense for me. So I actually mounted this onto my Fuji XT20, which is still, I love this camera. I've had this camera for about a year now, and I know it's old, I know people can say it's dated. I think it's great. So yes, I mounted this Panagor lens to my Fuji body using the exact same FD to FX converter I use for all my other Canon glass. Luckily, this lens already had the exact same FD mount type, so that definitely made it a little bit easier. Have a camera with focus peaking. If you really want to shoot manual and shoot with these kind of vintage lenses like I do, you need something with focus peaking. Most mirrorless cameras have this technology built in, and it's really awesome. For me and my Fuji, I've got set to red and high, so that way then I can see everything without having it be out of focus. So with that, we're gonna go out for a walk today. I hope the weather's good. It looks a little snowy out by the mountains, and I think we're also having some record winds there at one point. But yeah, we're gonna go out and we'll see whether this lens in 2021 is a good purchase. Retails for about $50 to $70 US online, so definitely quite reasonable. Alright guys, well that wraps up the photo expedition part of the trip. Let's get back to the house. We'll see if any of these pictures look good. Oh guys, that was so much fun. It was so nice out there. Definitely a little chilly there towards the end, and there was a lot of traffic, but I had a great time anyways. And this little guy did great. There you guys get one more quick look at that there. And then yeah, here, if we look on the side here, this is the focus ring and this is the aperture ring. And that aperture ring was actually a little bit sticky. I was surprised actually. It was a little hard to open and close it, but again, that's probably because I dropped it maybe more than once. So, you know, that definitely factors in. But guys, you know, with any of this stuff, get out and shoot. You're not going to know whether it's a good fit for you until you get out there. And it's not really about the equipment. It's about how you use it, what you're using it for, and the motive, right? If you're taking a picture just to try to get likes and appeal to other people, I mean, okay, sure, you might get something cool, but at least for me, I like to just take pictures because it's something I'm passionate about, and I like to explore the world through a different view, right? And I find that doing it through a camera is a really great way to do it. Now I'm going to show you guys just a few other pictures I took. These ones obviously were not, I cannot reemphasize that enough, were not with this 28mm. They were with a Canon 50mm, which I'll be doing a review on probably in the next week or two. I've got a couple different 50mm we'll be exploring, but yeah, I went on this little walk through a place called Glenbow Ranch, sort of a provincial park, probably about 35 minutes from my house. All right, well that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button, like and share it if you haven't already, and go out and take some pictures. You know, even though it's COVID right now and we can't really do as much as we usually do, we can definitely go out and take pictures by ourselves, and I think it's a really, really great way to spend some time. All right, well, with that, I'm gonna play myself out. Subscribe, and then I will not die of starvation. So help me get more views. And one more time, subscribe. Have a great day.